Redbud Park is a small park that is located off of Highway 60 at the end of Redbud Road. It is located in the Riverside Estate subdivision. In 1950, one lot in the subdivision was given to the county by the owners of the land so that it would be made into a public park. In the deed giving the lot over to the county, it stated if there was no park on the land in a few years, then the lot was to be given back to the owners and to be sold as a private lot. Redbud Park was created into a park shortly after the county acquired the land in the 1950s. The park was equipped with top-of-the-line equipment including 3 sets of swings, an igloo-shaped jungle gym, a small metal slide, a maypole, and a basketball court. The park remained the same and was untouched up until 2002 when Yellow Creek Baptist Church, who looked over the park, gathered a group of youth led by Tom Crusenberry, youth pastor, to go down to the park on spring break and refurbish it. The youth built a small shelter in the middle of the park. They repainted all of the equipment that was already there, and they built a new sign for the park that dedicated the park to Bob DeCosson. Ross Lee, Director of Parks and Recreations for Davis County, talks about the relationship with the park and Yellow Creek Baptist Church.
We also have kind of a working relationship with Yellow Creek Baptist Church, and they kind of see that as an outreach mission. They see the opportunity to kind of put their name on something and be able to keep an eye on it. They had made some improvements up until everything was done recently.
Ross Lee, Director of Parks and Recreations for Davis County, had this to say about DeCosson.
Bob DeCosson was a track coach who lived just between the park and the Ohio River for Davis County High School. And back in the good old days, that he would bring the track team over to his house, and that parcel of property is what he used to build a train in. The long-term track history of not only the high school but in the state from years past. He had a lot of records and stuff that his teams earned, and then I think he was a track star.
Last year, the Messenger Inquirer wrote an article on Redbud because it was about to get an upgrade. They wrote about the history of the park and what all it had been throughout the years. 2 Boy Scouts, myself and Daniel Zielinski, set out to refurbish the park as our Eagle Scout projects. I decided to create a new sign because the old one was falling apart due to weather. I also did landscaping around the existing shelter that was built by Tom in 2002 and around the new sign. Daniel, on the other hand, got a new set of playground equipment donated from the county and replaced all of the old equipment. The new park includes a swing set, a slide, a geodome, a new basketball goal because the previous one had fallen due to rust, and a set of monkey bars. Redbud Park should be memorialized because of all of the people in the community that it has had an effect on. It has a lasting effect on many of those who have come in contact with it. Myself, as an example, will never forget the park and what it has done for me. The park has an impact in the community that surrounds it. Sarah Buckman, a woman who lives near the park, is quoted saying that there are many kids playing in the park from around 3 to 6 all summer long. The park needs to be memorialized because of all the lives it has affected.